So same, how can you find the broken images in the given web page? So any web page you take, you need to find the broken images. So how can you fetch all the broken images? You got all the links in the web page, but how can you fetch all the images from the web page? So the same code we have to use. So let me copy this code driver, then I'll run in the Firefox browser itself here. So how can you fetch? Again, same, launching the browser, Chrome browser as Firefox browser. So for this, a little bit extra need, Firefox options object you have to create. But if you're using a Maven, not required. I told you simply WebDriver manager dot Firefox driver dot setup method, then write. So WebDriver driver equal to new Firefox driver. And so you don't need this constructor. So because you don't need to pass. Okay. In the Maven project, directly you can write new Firefox driver default constructor use. Maximize the window, add implicit weight, create a WebDriver weight object, new WebDriver weight, driver comma duration dot of millis 30,000 milliseconds. So driver dot get, see that. So this is the website I'm using to find the broken images. So I'm pinging you also, you can use this broken images. So in this website, let me go there. If whoever wants Gecko driver you want to download for Firefox, this is the URL follow. I pinged you already in the chat. Otherwise, Maven not required. So the exe file concept, because we added a WebDriver manager. So here it is broken images. Click on this link and see these two are the broken images. This one is properly showing, right? But this one is a broken image. So we need to find out how many broken images are there in this web page. So this is the code I'm writing. So first launch the URL. So click on broken images link. That's what I did. So link, click, right? Click syntax. Driver dot find element by dot link text. Broken images is the link name. Dot click method you're using. Then wait for the broken images heading element. So this is the heading element. So this element I have identified and I'm waiting for the presence of this element. See, this is the one. So wait dot until expected conditions dot presence of element located by dot CSS selector. I'm writing a CSS selector. I'm writing CSS selector and see, I'm writing CSS selector tag name square bracket attribute name equal to single quotes attribute value class attribute value. So greater than, so H3, the heading. So this is the relative CSS path I have written. So then, so I'm fetching all the images into list using find elements API and locator tag name locator IMG tag. So if you give IMG tag, how many IMG tags are there in this web page? All will fetch and stores in this IMG images list collection. So the list web element images list collection name equal to driver dot find elements plural, find element single, find elements plural. That means many it will identify based on this IMG tag. All the images will come and store in this collection. That's a find elements is a return type method. What is the return type of find elements? List web element. List web element is the find elements return type. And the collection name, you are giving your own name you can give. Then I'm iterating. So for web element, IMG colon images list. So how can you get the images source? IMG dot get attribute of SRC. So SRC attribute if you give, you will get the image source that I'm storing. Then I'm calling the verify links method. So as I already explained in today's beginning class, starting of the class, verify links method I explained. If every time you pass the image also starts with HTTP or HTTPS. So that image is correct or not, it will tell. If any image is broken, that has a 404 status code. If any image is working, it has a status code 200. So that is the code we have already morning we discussed this already. That's why people has to join very early. So late means I cannot help out. Okay, so run this program. So on time, I'm opening 15 minutes before the meeting, or at least 5 minutes before. It should be on time. Otherwise, you will lose the concepts. Or latecomers, I'm giving this just a heads up. See, broken images. These two are the broken images. So it will give you very clearly. See, the URL, the image URL link is working. This one link is working, 200 status code, response message, okay. And see, these two links are, these two are not working, this image. So who is getting this? Get attribute of SRC is getting this value, this value. That's what get attribute of SRC. The images are have SRC attribute. You give that, you'll get. So this image is broken. So that's why 404 not found is the message, response message. 404 and response message not found. If 200 status code means okay is the response message. That means it's working properly. So these two, you take these two URLs, these two images you take and report a bug. That's how you will do in the manual testing. So what you will do, you run the automation test case, you don't need to test one by one image. That's a difficult, right? So this is the best way to run the automation test script. So you can find the broken images in the web page. This is another program. So very, very important, broken images. So any questions?